Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for the City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, where we're going to be taking on the Roses of May Chaos Quest, and you have no idea how much pleasure it brings me to say those words. And we're going to be going in with a team of Beatrix, abso-fucking-lutely, Vayne and Vanille. It's a full boosted team, triple synergy, triple threat, why the hell not? And we're bringing along an Aranea friend because it's honestly more work at this point to find a friend that isn't Aranea than it is to just bring one. And, you know, I'm not bringing my own Aranea, but, well, technically a friend Aranea is actually broken as well, because we're bringing Ramuh as the summon. And the reason I'm bringing Ramuh is because the bosses are weak against the lightning element. So Beatrix, of course, she has Thunder Slash and Thunder Slash Plus, so that's a very, very juicy source of lightning damage. But her Clim Hazard is non-elemental. But of course, if we use Clim Hazard during the summon with Ramuh, then yeah, it's going to be doing that much more damage. Vanille is here because her defense debuff is actually incredibly potent, and she can also dispel the bosses, and she's got synergy. And Vayne is here because he's got a ridiculous 60% max bravery aura and 35% attack or something like that, and he does a lot of damage per turn with all the free turns, and he's synergy as well. So why the hell wouldn't I bring them? It's probably the first time in a long while that I've had a full boosted team. But yeah, Beatrix, she's got her level 70 and she's got her rework. I know a lot of people have been clamouring for this, myself included. I would like to think that I've not been among the obnoxious people that are constantly asking, where's Beatrix? Where's Beatrix? When's Beatrix? Why is Beatrix not out yet? I mean, I can't blame people, but god damn it, we knew that she was going to be coming out around this time. It was kind of the most obvious time for it. Don't mind her eye patch, that's just my emulator. Can't seem to render this properly for some reason. So yeah, she's finally here, and she's actually better than I was expecting she was going to be. Like, I knew she was going to be good, but she's very good. Like, she's not as broken as she was when she first released, but she is very good. And you definitely won't feel that you're gimping yourself if you put her in your team. I'll say that much. So I do actually have her with completely perfect artifacts, and I am using the triple 108s because, well, I just am. She needs the attack, in my opinion. Triple 108 CS50 is the best that you can get for her. Now, she definitely wants the CS50 because it is a party aura, but yeah, she also wants the 108 because her attack does need a little bit of help. She's not weak, but she's not the strongest, and especially Clim Hazard, her EX, because it does so many bravery hits, but they're on the lower side of potency. If you can get her to deal as much damage as possible, it's going to really help her damage output. Like, for example, if I use Aranea friend, I'm going to get Vital Crusher on both of the enemies before we go into summon. We're going to make sure we've got Vanille's debuffs on them, and we've got the weakness damage as well, and that'll allow Beatrix to cap out on her EX damage, which is actually pretty formidable if you can actually max it out. It's pretty respectable. To say that she does so much as well. Like, I've seen that Beatrix's LD has come out in JP at this point as well, and they've finally given her shock. Like, I really thought she was going to have shock in her moveset when she released over here, but no, it's her LD. She has been given shock. All is well with the world. You know, you can't have Beatrix without shock, and it looks pretty interesting. Like, it gives her a full dispel, and it debuffs enemies with a frame debuff that kind of does a bravery HP attack after every time you hit them, and then it also dispels a buff from the enemy. So she's a damage dealer, she's got party auras, she's got healing and battery, and she can protect everyone from HP damage because of that. Well, it was Paladin's Protection, what is it now? Holy Knight's Safeguard. And then she becomes a dispeller in JP as well, so she is a literal Swiss Army knife of utility. Vayne, we know what Vayne does, and we know what Vanille does too, so Vayne's artifacts are also pretty sorted. Vanille, on the other hand, is less amazing. Actually, she's better than I thought. I did give her some little work on her artifacts there. Let's see, what do I want to do? Yeah, I want to keep all the max bravery that I can. Debuff attack up, is that really worth it? I don't think it is. I'm just going to give her some more max bravery because why not? And yeah, without further ado, let's jump into it. Let us jump into it and see how we go. I am so glad that Beatrix is here. I've been waiting for her for a while now. Like, well, I haven't been waiting. I haven't been actively waiting for her. But like, it's really good to know that she's here. And That's 80k for Thunder Slash. So the thing about her rework is that she gets 180% overflow on Thunder Slash Plus, so she won't have a problem dropping the 9s as long as she's got enough max bravery to do it, which is very nice. So I'm gonna drop a dispel on this guy, and then we're just gonna go straight in with Vayne, to be honest. We're gonna go all the way in there. So I'm actually going to use another Force of Will because I want Vanille to get a turn so that she can prevent Vayne from being broken, because this thing is going to be attacking Vayne. We always end on Light Wave. We know how it goes. And I think that was Vayne's EX has just popped. So I do have Death, but I'm just going to use Deep Protects because I just wanted to prevent that break there. Okay. Okay, so that's not Vayne's EX. It was Vanille's EX. So I might as well use Saint Cloth to give everyone a bit of battery here, because we can all use it. It also refreshes the buffs on Vayne. The only problem using Vayne and Beatrix is Vayne eats through buffs like nobody's business. I did not think that was going to be a launch up. That is insane. Yeah, Vanille's going to take a break here, but so be it. Can't be helped. And wow, it actually did 0 damage to her. It did 0 freaking damage. That's actually glorious. That's the power of Vanille and Beatrix together, right? Because Beatrix has a lot of defense up. She has defense aura on Continent's Finest, and then we've got Vanille with the really potent attack down. So if you were to add, like, instead of Vayne, if I was to have like Paladin Cecil or something, you would probably never take bravery damage, like, at all. Okay, so we do have Clim Hazard plus plus, but just to get the most attack possible, I'm going to pop one of these, because she really does need some help with her damage output on her EX, in my opinion. But when she has it, it hits hard. As you can see, it does actually scale against a single target quite well as well. So that's another thing I like about Beatrix. Her EX does scale well. I'm actually going to go a little bit ham on skills for Vayne, because we are going to be swapping Vayne out for Aranea. Taking a lot of willpower not to hum along with the theme at the moment. You do not want to hear me do that, trust me. Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to use Mac Wave here because we need to get the defense we need to get debuffs up on these guys so that our damage is not gimped. So let's get that deep protect up. Very nice. More zeros. That's insane. I've never seen enemies hit 0 damage in a Chaos quest before. That's actually glorious. So I'm just going to hit them with a dispel because it's so powerful. Okay, so let's use one of these. And let's hit them with one of these. I'll use a Mac Wave because I can. And then we rotate into Tree of Severa. So Vanille's going to be using Death next. So Vayne's got enough bravery not to get broken as it is, so I'm just honestly going to keep on with the Thunder Slashes. That's an easy 100k per attack. Let's pop one of these on Vanille. More zeros. No surprise there. The enemies will need to get their invisible buff ups. They'll need to get their invisible buffs up before we see anything that's not a zero, to be quite honest. I'm gonna use another one of these. Why not? Because they're gonna become unbroken, and that way I can hit them with a force of will, and they'll get broken twice. Okay, so we can't avoid taking damage there. Let's see now. It's not really worth using a force of will over there. To be honest, I'm just going to hit it with a pummel. We only have Clim Hazard Plus because I'm a dingbat and the buffs have run off from Vayne. So gonna have to reapply Saint Cloth. Okay, so bear with me here, right? Bear with me here. Let's use a pummel. And let's use a Mach Wave. Because B's about to unbreak, I really need to use Trio Saphira. Otherwise it's kind of going to be wasted. Okay, so here I can use Clim Hazard ++, which is fine. That does about 200k damage. We do have synergy, but that's that's a pretty respectable number in my opinion. So here I'm going to use Force of Will. Yeah. So I want to try and aim to swap in the Aranea. For when Beatrix is going to be getting her next EX up. I think that's a pretty good time scale. Screw the dispel. We need to get that back up. Oh, but we do have a launch opportunity here. It would be kind of silly not to take it. What do we do? Let's Thunder Slash on this one, so we don't waste the launch. Okay, so B as B's got their attack ready at this point. I think it's time to bring in the Aranea. I was going to say, as if that doesn't break the target, you know what I mean? So let's use High Wind outside of Summon, because that's a free turn, and that's exactly what I wanted. Let's pop another one of these, and now we can proceed to go into the Summon, and we can launch with Dispel on B. Excellent. It's a nice bit of damage there. So I think Saint Cloth is objectively better to use at this point, especially because we've got a launch on this one over here. So it does unfortunately look like we're not going to be able to get to use Beatrix as EX during the actual summon, which is a shame. But it is what it is. Let's make sure we get Vital Crusher up on both of them though. We do have our EX. Alas, we cannot use it because we're about to take an attack from B. So let's pop our safeguard over here. Grand total of 0 damage. Not a problem. Now then. You need to be broken, my friend. Okay, we need to focus damage on A over here, because if we don't, then we might be in a little bit of trouble. Well, we won't be, because we can just use Beatrix's thingy again if we really need to. We don't have any of those left. Oh well. Let's pop a Dispel on A over here, because Vayne's got 3 turns. This is pretty much GG at this point, I think, anyway. No debuffs? No problem. You're finished. Not too much of a problem. Pretty goddamn smooth sailing. Now, part of that is Aranea. She is busted as hell. But I'm definitely not disappointed with Beatrix either. 44 turns. So yeah, pretty short as far as Chaos Quest go. Anyway, that has been my video for the Beatrix event. I hope everyone who did pulls has had some good luck. I hope everyone's had some good luck on those 3 pulls, and only 4 more days to go until FF7 Remake. So, thanks for watching, and until the next time, take care and goodbye.